What up, family? What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Father to Father podcast, where we take deep dives into fatherhood through meaningful conversation. Me and my pop are your hosts, and each episode we'll get into the role men play as fathers. Whether you're a single dad, co-parenting, or going through the court system, you're in the right place to get new perspectives and stories. So join us on this journey, and let's discuss what makes fatherhood so rewarding.
We back, Father to Father, the Roundtable edition. I appreciate y'all for coming. I don't know if I said that on y'all kind. I appreciate y'all. So again, it's just us having conversation. Nothing super detailed. Anything you don't want to talk about, you don't have to talk about. You can say this is your platform to say whatever it is you feel like, and we just expressing what it is, the ups and downs of what we go through as men, especially black men, as fathers. And we got, again, like I was saying out there, we got a couple different aspects of it. Like I said, I got two kids and you got a daughter. I want to know what that's like. I want to, like you said, you married to your woman. So that's another, again, something I'm thinking about. I want to know what that's like. And we all tied into you, Daddy, because you raised us. So you're the reason we're here. So you got anything you want to start with, Pop?
Well, we need to introduce them. Have they been introduced?
Nope. We will do that first.
Okay, introduce them.
Introducing.
Okay.
First, my nephews. y'all go ahead. Who go first?
Name.
My name is Greg. I'm Greg, grandson, and I'm Monty's nephew.
And I'm Eric, same Greg's grandson, Monty's nephew.
Yeah, y'all know us already, you know. And again, y'all, we right there. Like I said, we have a conversation, but if y'all at any moment we got two different cameras, y'all feel like again you got something you want to say in particular, somebody you want to hear again, because I'm gonna ask you that. Actually, that'll be the last question I get us up out of here with. If you got something you want to say, but Daddy, you got something? I see you read. You want to?
Yeah, I wanted to jump into the little outline you sent on parenting with Greg and Eric about fatherhood versus then and now.
Yeah, like I said, we got generations, so yeah.
Right. How has it evolved over generations? How were you raised way back then, past me, up until this point? Gotcha. You know, was there any difference in that?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a huge difference. I mean, my daughter's 11, so I mean, I feel like me and my daughter's mom, we pretty much raised her like trying to raise her as traditional as we could. Like we try not to do a lot of whoopings. When I was young, I got you know.
It happened.
I mean, the biggest reason is you know, it's hard. It's hard to whoop your kids, and you know, like I mean, and especially today, you know, you don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, because it's definitely not to cut you off, my bad, but it definitely is some eyes behind that. Like everybody look at that and view that different. Like you said, it happened. Like that was a regular thing when we came up. Everybody got whoopings now, but like I said, everybody view it a little different. But yeah, go ahead, continue your point though. Yeah,
I mean, just like I think, you know, just as a society, we look at that a little bit differently. You know, we grown as a society, so I mean. It's a conscious effort above everybody, you know. I mean, everybody to do better. Like, come on, we can do better. We got better resources. We got better
absolutely.
tools.
Yeah, it's a lot more available. Yeah, it's a lot more available to us. Definitely, that's how I feel about it too. It's definitely alternative ways to definitely for punishment. And I ain't there yet, so I got toddlers. I don't have to do no punishing yet. Like,
yeah.
I think
it's a lot more about mental health too. You know, back in the day,
absolutely not yet.
A lot of people
mental health,
right? This
you beat it out of
right.
Yeah. I just think I just always want, like, especially black men.
Yeah,
I be trying to put it out there. Everything go back to slavery with me. Sure. So I mean. Slavery changed us as a people so much, like so, like and it's still even today, like that's why we whooping our kids, you know, like go to the switch and snitch card, like that's, you know,
it's a learned behavior, so to say. Yeah, absolutely.
I tried to do just a parenting thing and not whoop
I get it though. Like you, I get it. Like I said,
it's about how you do it.
everybody, exactly. Everybody got their ways, man. I'm not judging you at all because that was definitely a question that I was gonna get into. I'm glad you said it first. That was something I wanted to ask. I want to know, like you know what I'm saying, because I don't know where I'm at yet because I ain't got that far yet. Hopefully, I don't know. Gentle is something we definitely don't use in this because Lewis don't know what that is. He is a rough dude.
It's about how you do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't take your anger
Yeah,
out.
absolutely. Yeah, because they kids, they still have. They're still. That's where I'm at with. They still. That's why I'm like, I don't know how I feel like. They still got to learn, and I'm the teacher, so it's something that I'm not teaching you or I haven't taught you yet, so I can't beat you.
I was always saying like I'm not gonna whoop them just for being a 2-year-old.
Right.
That's just
right.
I was looking at you like.
That leads into this next question of discipline styles, which we already talking about. The discipline style. How do you balance firmness and understanding in the day? When do you really put corporal punishment, or do you really understand because you were once their age, your child's age?
Yeah.
Well, right now, it's about, I look at Blaze right now. You know, he's 3. You know, so it's different. So, but it's like you know that's wrong. You know what I mean? You know in your head, you know that's wrong.
That's wrong.
You know that that's wrong right now. So, but then it's simple things that he don't even know that's wrong, right from wrong. Then I kind of, I explain to him, like, hey,
Yeah, that's how I am.
That's that balancing act.
Absolutely.
But I think that's Blaze's personality too. Like Blaze gonna test the limit. Like Blaze always smiling.
That's how Lewis is. That's exactly.
They
That's
was real curious when she was young,
Man.
but we told her to do something. She did. Like now she's 11, and we actually we having a bad time, but parenting is hard. Parenting is way harder than I thought it would be. Yeah. Like. She's a young lady. She's 11, so she's in middle school. She actually just she got F's and D's on her report card.
That's good.
So she was at like a more artistic school, and so now she's at McKinley, which is like one of the best middle schools in Missouri. Like she's had a really rough time transitioning. Like a lot of the stuff, like you got to turn this in this day. And you're like, and I remember, like you said, I remember being there. I'm like, in college, I'm like, like somebody needs to help me, somebody tell me something. Man, like it hurt us because I hope you know this. I've always like put a very high standard on education.
Right, absolutely.
Absolutely. My daughter's mom, Alex, she do too. Like, so we saw those F's and D's, like, we failed this class. But we getting it back together. She got it back together real quick. Bounce back. She just really was having a hard time adjusting.
Making that adjustment. Yeah. New friends, different school, the environment was all together. Making an adjustment to their school and their system of learning. Yeah.
And it is just like, it was really hard for a second to try to understand, what was going on. Because she's at this point, she's rebellious. Like, her and her mom, like, because she's taller than her mom, she's bigger than her mama. And it's really nothing she can do there. We had that conversation. I'm like, she need a whooping. You see some things she was doing, some things she has been doing, haven't been doing. Like, okay, man, you need to understand. Like, I had a conversation with her, and I yelled at her, I let the fury out. Now she knew, she knew. Yeah. And so
you pushed it to the limit.
Yeah. I was gonna ask that, dude. So you got a dad voice, where it'd be a difference when they not listening to their mama, and you got to kind of get a little loud, and then they give you that look like I'm tripping.
That's real new for me. Like I've never had to even take that.
I'm still finding it because I Lewis be so crushed, like man. Hey, like because they be pushing it with mama, and they. And sometimes mama look at you like you need to do something, like, cause he getting on my nerves. Like
they push with me until I use that voice. Hey,
that's how I'm finding mine. Cause like I said, Lewis be so hurt, man, and I be like, come on, man, let's just chill out, like sit down, like we wilding right now. Let's get it together, because I don't want to yell, cause I be hurt too, like looking at his look, cause he get the quivering, like I done did something wrong. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm finding that was something I was gonna ask though. I'm glad you said that about a dad voice.
I mean, me and my daughter's mom, we actually sat down and had the conversation. Basically getting in trouble, y'all. So I'm like, she just overwhelmed. She can't discipline her right now. I said, well, I'm going to give her a whooping. So when it comes time to give her a whooping, I'm melted. I'm like, I can't whoop her. I can't whoop, and I wanted to, and you know, I know we need to start, you know, this, but it's hard. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. It's real tough.
Again, like I said, it's how you view it and how you go about it nowadays. Yeah. It's a way to go about it. Like, and I'm glad that, like you said, it's a lot more available to us now. And the T word therapy helped a lot of people. If we want to get into that, or just understanding yourself now as you become an adult, just understanding, like, you know, this is something that I went through that maybe I don't want my kids to experience.
I had to do it like cockroach on the floor.
But that's good though. I'm all right with that, because I've been thinking like that's what I want to do.
So I mean, yeah, just, you know, punishment over here. We building those
exactly.
muscles.
Right, I'm all right with
about,
that.
you know, everything during this process.
Yeah,
like,
right. Yeah, absolutely. That's where I think I would the line I want to talk, like you said, stuff like that. Make yourself a chair on the wall and like stuff like that.
Overlash.
Right. Yeah. Just something I thought, like, hopefully we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I got Tyler. We ain't got into something super serious as far as punishment goes.
Man, I was gonna tell you earlier, right? I walk there, I tell people all the time. I was like, man, it sounds cliche, but they grow up fast, man. They grow up fast. Man, it was just a time. I'm never gonna get those instances, those moments. I got a little mean teenager right now. That's what I got.
And I was like, I wanted to ask you that. What's that's like? Because you get a girl, like, we get into boys and like stuff teenagers go through. Like, you know, how you navigating that?
I mean, these days, boys is girls. It's like, you know,
right,
exactly. So
exactly.
At the last school she was going at, it was her and another girl, a little white girl. They was about the top two kids in the class. We're gonna call her Jan. Jan actually went to another school, and Jan's name is Tom now. So like, that's nothing I ever had to deal with. I never had to have those conversations. I never knew what transgender was. Like, my daughter write the book on it. These kids, they know it's in their faces on the TV. It's in their it's in their schools. That's like, so that's just something else they gotta navigate.
Emotional situations they go through. Tough emotional situations.
And it's a lot to ask for a kid.
Wonder how can you help them when, like you said, you never heard of
it. Oh no!
How can you help?
We was growing up, it was Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, and now it's like one thing now. Like I was like, wow, that's different. Like and I'm all right with it being all inclusive, but I just thought, like, as Boy Scouts, we learned a different set of things. So, like, you know, like we went through something different in Boy Scouts.
Right. Separation.
Yeah, it was
I was a Boy Scout.
Right. Like, we learned something different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't get
now you want
cookies.
To be
we got
your own self with your kids. You
don't know
what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It's like they gotta include that into everything to make you know them comfortable.
Right. And she got a phone. Your daughter got a phone? Like, we do the phone?
Lord, geez, we've been having so many issues with her being online, appropriate. Right. That's why she's in trouble right now. But nothing crazy, but just, what are you doing? and lying about it, getting caught and lying about it.
Yeah.
I was sneaking. I don't think I got good at lying. Maybe I was in college. Like, Bailey got it.
Especially because we didn't. I ain't gonna say technology raising them, but again, that's where right, exactly. Like this, they try to pull that kind of stuff off. Like, that's another thing to navigate. I'm glad we having this discussion, because
everything today is a psychological analysis. Like, we looking at everything, you know, for the information of it. Like, that's just the world we in.
Right. A lot of times the kids don't think we know stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they can get over. See, we experience a lot of things that they'll never get into at an early age. So they think they can run it by us and we don't know anything. Now, some of that stuff we may not be up on right away, but at some point we know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, that's no kid. Like,
Don't even try that. Don't even try it. Yeah, that's your first rodeo.
So, with it being the holidays, though, I want to shift a little bit. how that's treating y'all, the stresses of the holidays. Like, cause we sometimes I talked about this before, I get caught up in the gift part of it and the whole glitz and glamour of the Christmas, and we don't the detail of being with family and gratitude and giving. How are y'all navigating that part?
This year I did versus how I usually do, because I'm married, so I go do the Thanksgiving thing, down with the family, and I always tend to forget Brittany's birthday right after Thanksgiving.
I just saw that on Facebook. It was her birthday.
Man. But this time I, did the whole San Antonio thing, had stuff booked down there.
That's good.
Got a gift sent down there. That kind of stuff important,
Absolutely.
To a married man.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
You too, you in a relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. I'm not saying that's why I'm like, you heard me? Absolutely. I keep saying that. It's very important. You cannot, you better not forget. Yeah. And let's just keep it a stack. Like it's not imperative because again, you're a caring person, so that comes natural. But you definitely don't want to forget them. That the mom is definitely should get some light shed on her because they go through a lot too. They go through a lot.
Then I'm starting my Christmas shopping, so I ain't gotta wait all late.
Started. Oh, I'm sure like you starting this a little late. Yeah, true. True. And I already let everybody know we're not doing toys. You saw what it looked like in the living room upstairs. I'm not doing toys. Clothes I'm all right with clothes because they grow all the time. Get them a little big. I'm all right with that. They grow into them. You know how they used to do us? We could do that.
But I ain't got but 2 people to buy for my daughter and his son. Right. Pretty much, yeah. And I just so it's just funny that you asked this. So Bailey, her stepdad, they don't ascribe to none of the cultural holidays and nothing like that. Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, I mean, and Alex, my daughter's mom, she kind of still do it because she do have other kids. You do want your kids to participate. Bailey, she used to be over there. Bailey participates now. She loves Christmas. She's had some great Christmases. I ain't the best gift giver. I was in a relationship recently, and I'm not in that relationship anymore. So we did gifts together. For one of the first times, though, I am like in a place where I'm excited about gifting this year because I'm in a better place financially, and I mean, it's just messed up now because everybody around me don't care about gifts now. I'm like, what's up? We want to do this.
Right. I'm all right with that. It'll save you some money though. I heard you say she got you co-parent and she got other kids. I got an unserious question to ask. Are you the person if she call and say your child hungry and you bring food for them, are you just for yours or are you gonna bring it for the house?
They're little kids. I can
all right.
I'm gonna bring a pizza first of all. McDonald's.
I put a number on it. I'm all right with the age. I just put a number on it. We can't do 4, 5 different kids. Then no, but like if it's like another of 1 or 2, then I ain't got no problem with that. But yeah, I put a number on it.
It'd be like 4 in a possible total over there. So
and then that man in that house.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially that's what that's yeah.
No, and I mean, I'm just remembering conversations with Bailey anyway. Like my son in the house, she got something I always want. Like, make sure you share that with your brothers and sisters.
Right? She called me a few times because I got a DoorDash. Can you DoorDash me? I was like, make sure is your sister and brother there? She was like, right. Well.
Make sure you can do something, share everything.
I think one time I told her, nah, I can't do it this time. I feel bad. I don't know what y'all got going on.
You shouldn't have been doing it all. You know how I came up.
No.
Man,
it was when she was
him and my baby mama had some kind of whole freaking room. I come to find out she going over there kicking the day house, ain't called me nothing. I'm like, hey, what you up to? She already earned something. What? He buying pieces and the big dog around here. I was like, what? Like, man, that hurt my feelings. We got it all together.
As brothers.
Right, that's good though.
He Uncle come raising his son. I'm his favorite person. He's my favorite little person. Like, Uncle Greg.
Oh man, right, my guy.
Get into it.
Yeah, you know what's talking about him the other day because she called him Marvin Gaye. Let's go. You talking about Marvin Gaye? You know, trouble man. Yeah.
Anything y'all want to give out to some other dads out there? Just a little gem for somebody else, something you done experienced and what you done learned in a failure?
Patience, really.
Yeah.
Where I'm at right now, just patience. You know what I mean? They gotta go through.
That's important. It's because again, like I just said, they're learning from us, or we're supposed to be the teacher. So definitely, you got to be patient.
Like I can see if I did this 10 years ago, it would be way worse. Like I ain't had no patience. I was a young guy. You know what I mean? It would have been way worse. So just patience. Take your time.
Anything?
I mean, really.
Teaching kids be respectful. We got to model that for our kids.
Yeah.
And be empathy in our relationship. We got to put ourselves in their place. We got to get in there like how they really feeling. We have to act that out ourselves. So you got to teach them respect so they'll know respect.
Yeah.
In order for them to get respect, you got to give some respect. So you have to model that as a parent also to do that. I remember something you sent in a text message on Facebook that you thank me for being the blueprint.
Yeah.
I told you that. We all feel the same
way. I was just about to
way.
speak on it. I'm like, man, I feel like, we crazy, we talk that stuff. I said, but we've always been a very respectful family, know how to talk to people, emotionally intelligent, like that, that trickled down. That came from somewhere, like even when you was a knucklehead to me, like I saw you literally progress and tap into all the things that Papa and Granny was telling you already. Like, I was about to forget. My thing was it's funny because what you say, my thing is like discipline. Yes. Always being on, like I'm on Bailey's ass, like
absolutely though. You gotta be. The man say he was sending emails and stuff, and I ain't see no emails. I'm in the email thing, but I ain't seen nothing. So I've been at points where I feel like I love my mom, where I feel like, man, my mom should have just got on top of me. And like you say, Papa, my mom told me so many times, like, why I knew that. I knew like they got it. But my mom didn't go to college, like, so just like we were just talking about, just some stuff you just be like, but yeah, like I'm on Bailey's butt. We don't line it up and plan it out. Like that's what it is. And if I feel like you need something, I hope I'm here.
Right. It's a generational difference. I try to raise Blaze not how I was raised, not with the same, even when you get older, not with the same creeds that I learned, the same laws, not the outside world, street
right.
Stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
Things
that's good for him to know.
Because
he got to deal with that.
I mean, some of it's BS though.
Absolutely.
I know it's what
it is about the traps out there.
Right. We was just talking about it earlier, like, boy, I was so proud of Bailey, boy, like, Bailey from the county, like, was born in Kansas City. Was hanging out on Thanksgiving, and kids, they do what they do. They was sitting there joning and making fun of Bailey got the flame in these kids, and I didn't even know that she knew how to do that. I ain't learned how to flame until I got out of high school. It was lighting me up. And I was just so proud. I'm like, yeah, baby, make sure you get them street smarts too.
Yeah. It is needed. You gotta put somebody in their place sometimes, just to let you know how to do this.
You give people respect, I'll meet each other there. That's good. She ain't do nothing to them. She let them up.
She got to know how to navigate both sides. Mean jokers out here.
And it's like, again, it's a different type of world that they growing up in than what we came up in. And it's supposed to be like that. Like I say this all the time. The only thing that remains the same is change.
And it's a smart world too. Like, man, like these kids got their own little world going on. I be eavesdropping, listening to the conversations and stuff. Like, what is y'all talking about? They talking about climate change and
it's a different world now. That generational thing, like we started out with that big gap.
Yeah. How
we raised our parents, well, me anyway, how I was raised, and then how you all were raised. It's a big difference. Big difference in all of that.
Technology did a big one. Digital divide.
That brings me to something, Papa, you actually said years and years and years ago, and they always stuck with me. You like, our generation, we just reused, so we haven't got nothing new. Ain't never nothing new. Nothing new. Just same stuff, just reused. Now, I always stuck with me, and I just be like trying to look at everything from that point of view.
It just changes. and evolve a little bit, hopefully into something better.
I'm scared. Hey, I come.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is,
I'm
man.
real scared.
Yeah, I don't trust it either. I don't trust it at all either. I got a couple more before I try to get us up out of here. Is next I want to get free time for yourself.
That was on my little list too.
How do you find free time for yourself?
Well, being with my career, what I do, I think I can find a whole lot of free time myself. I actually think I'm a little.
No, not working. Like just to say woosah. Like I need a moment. Like just like
I'm
the things you
yeah,
say.
Yeah, entrepreneur. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Tap in, tap out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's leading into managing your time between work, family, and self-care.
And I actually right now think I'm a little bit more Andre with it. Brittany don't get as much time as she was doing in my face. Like I wish I get the time that you have, and I be telling her,
I heard that same thing too. I heard it too.
It's the reason, more of the reason, because I can make my schedule how my schedule is. You know what I mean? And I'm not just sitting around. I'm actually doing other things. Tidying up the house and working out, and what I mean. I'm starting to read books now and stuff like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Read them books, man.
But now I actually
read them books.
Now I actually do things like today. If I knew there would have been kids here, I would make sure Blaze come take him from her. They already have some plans going, so she can get alone time. I just take him to the park or something like that.
Oh, yeah, anytime you come here, man, y'all welcome.
It's a lot easier for me to get my little alone time.
Yeah, absolutely. G.
I mean, I'm a new frontier. I mean, my previous relationship, we were on and off for a very long time. So, I'm actually just so used to group, like moving around with the group. She got a 15-year-old daughter, I got an 11-year-old daughter, so it's always that. And like, it's funny that you mentioned, because right when you said it, I remember when I used to have time for it. I used to make that time. I used to do yoga. I used to read a lot. I used to walk my dog. I don't do anything for me no more, to be honest. I don't do anything for me anymore.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
I got a trumpet. I've been playing my trumpet. I've been doing a little bit.
Really back on that T. Yeah, man.
What else that instrument you used to play the?
No, I played the trumpet.
That's what I thought, because him and Miranda did.
Miranda had the saxophone.
Yeah.
She had the saxophone.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Pop, you got anything else before I get us out of here?
No, that's it. Other than we covered everything I got on here on my little list.
I told you it was gonna be. I got it. I got it. And,
I glanced over it and went through, jotted down a few things, and we hit them all.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could talk for hours about this stuff. So.
No, just same. That's why I said this is why I thought this was
I got a whole little note.
That's what I said.
A lot of it just,
absolutely.
ideas, same thing.
That's what I said. That's what I felt like this would be a good roundtable discussion. But this ain't got to be the last time we do this. Like I said, and the holidays don't have to be the reason why we get together, or not that we're doing that now, but that's not a reason for us to have to sit around the table, and we can do this whenever. Like I told you, when we smack the Eagles, you can come on over here. You know what I'm saying?
I remember.
Got the wrong hat on.
Yeah.
My hat on black. I didn't put my Rams. But the Rams done better than I thought they would this year.
No, absolutely.
I figured 2 or 3 games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 3 games, I gave him 3.
I ain't gonna say overachiever, because y'all got Sean McVay. He like a mad scientist, so he good for what y'all got now. What y'all about? 5, 6 wins.
But before the cameras go off, I got an announcement.
Okay.
We got another one on the way. So
really?
we doing
Gonna be Uncle Greg again.
Whoa!
Congratulations.
When you do?
April 7th.
Oh,
Ain't birthday.
If it's the night, and Big Lou's birthday, my grandfather's birthday was the 7th.
I think it's the 7th.
It's on the 7th.
Jabroni Tony is the 10th.
My mama's on the
I'm about to say
11th.
That baby more. Back to back.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations.
Okay, you don't know what it is yet, do you? Or you don't want to know?
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
Spotlight. Put the spotlight on you real quick. You can.
I think I'm done.
Carpet cleaning, King Clean Carpet Cleaning. Give me a call, 618-823-1298. Carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, tile and grout cleaning, area rugs, pet odor removal, things like that.
And again, I'm gonna put that on when y'all see this video. It'll be his photo and his number up there. I put that up there for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all, because it didn't cost me nothing to do that. That's family. That's love right there. So I have to make sure I did that, because he is doing his thing out here. He is doing his thing. So y'all make sure y'all, as y'all say, tap in with him. What I want to get us out of here on is, Cameron, this is y'all moment. Say whatever you want to say. If there's one last thing you want to leave with anybody, your kids, whatever it is, one little thing you want to leave with them, you look right in these cameras and you tell them that. Because as y'all enjoying y'all holidays and y'all sit down unwrapping these gifts on Christmas and y'all, this is what y'all message. Y'all say whatever camera you want, either one, say whatever you feel like you want it to be heard.
You are what you think about every day. That's what I want to tell you.
That's good. Yep.
Hang on in there. Don't let go. Hang in there.
G.
I mean, like I'm right now. I'm at the point in my life where, like, I swear, y'all, about 3 days ago, God just took it out. I just gave it to God, and not even that I've been going through anything, but I just, man, it's like a lot of stuff just been happening now. I'm just like, it's such a blessing. It's such a blessing. So, I mean, I guess that brings to, like, this is one thing I always say, like, I just don't even believe in blessings. I believe in more so favor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so many things happen in my life, like, I'm so good.
Mm-hmm.
That is favor, unmerited favor. That's still God's grace.
God did that a long time ago.
That's real. That's real.
That's unmerited. We don't deserve it. We don't deserve it.
And I would just say, tell the people you love them, because it's trying times right now. Not that everybody's going through it. We all got ups and downs. And I don't like to talk about death. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I hope is far along down the road. But just make sure you tell the people you love them, and that's what I would end that with. Again, I appreciate y'all for coming through, man.
Just great.
Yes, it was. Like I said, it didn't take no time at all, man. We do this again. Like I said, I'm planning some more things for us. And whenever y'all ready.
That's a wrap for our special holiday roundtable episode of Father to Father. We hope our conversation brought warmth, laughter, and inspiration into your holiday season. From my family to yours, wishing you joy, love, and precious moments with the ones who matter most. Don't forget, being present is the greatest gift you can give. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, let's keep building stronger fathers, one conversation at a time. See you next time.